What's going on? You are tuned into TwoFootTalk. It's summertime, people. If you're tuning in from Oaks' YouTube or Twitter, welcome. Elon, I thought about it, and then I was like, damn, $11 a month to Elon, when it's like, I could just hope that Oaks' internet's up and he just shares it on Twitter anyway. So it's kind of like a fuck you to Elon and fuck my audience on the TwoFootTalk Twitter, but we love you guys the same. It's all getting pushed out the same anyway. Oaks, what to do?
Oh, what's going on? Yeah, first thing I said to Leg is I'm hope you're ready to backpack the show because I've been drinking for 5 days straight.
And then I was like, what else is new? Also, so you see that our boy Jacob in here, so he just randomly sends me the picture of Aston Villa's a kit, Adidas kit. And I just don't know why he sent it to me. I was like, all right. Mind you, it just looks like Colorado Rapids kits, but barbecuing with the Mexican neighbors, talking shit, watching MLS, go off.
Nice.
Guess who's not watching that one? Because I was playing GTA in the casino. Anyway, you guys know how we do it. Let's get some things off of our chest. Any of the bad beats, any of that jazz, throw them up in chat. We'll throw them up with you. Mine, I don't have a long list. Is it going to be mostly Brazilian related? Yes, entirely. So if you don't know me by now, we're running up Brazilian League. It is one of the easiest leagues to bet in the summer, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. Fuck the Argentine League. They're shady. Good evening, Mr. Sean Fisher.
What's going on, Sean? Good to see you.
I have no comment about the Ukraine U23 Olympic team. It was bad enough going to Euros. I'm not going to do that again. So we'll get into Olympics after that. Let's do the fuck yous. First one I got is Fluminense. And I don't know if you want to try to like say this is my own fault for not doing more research, but when the fuck were you going to announce that you're debuting Thiago Silva? First win in 12 matches. First clean sheet of the fucking season. I needed one goddamn goal. One fucking goal. And all of a sudden, hey, let's get Thiago Silva time. Let's get it. Let's turn this shit around. Where just you think social media wise, like I know we're doing a shit job of broadcasting the Brazilian Serie A, but social media wise, you don't want to put up some Instagram posts or some tweets like, hey, Thiago Silva night. Get some of those fucking big Thiago Silva head, cut them out, throw them in the crowd, give us a little heads up that, hey, one of the greatest Brazilian defenders of all time and in their history for sure is playing tonight. Yeah, thanks for nothing, Fluminense, you dickheads. Next one, Brazil. Sao Paulo. Beat Juventude at home. Like, you can't beat a team whose name literally rhymes with butt cheeks. Like, what the fuck are we doing? These guys, and what's even worse is you should have lost. You got saved by VAR. So after you got saved by VAR, I was like, all right, I'm going to double down because now, look, they're destined to win this. How are they not going to possibly win this? They're playing Juventude, their booty. And then 0-0. In the Brazilian league, you should, honestly, you should be embarrassed. You should be relegated borderline for that. You're not going to, 90 minutes of two Brazilian teams playing. You're not going to score a fucking goal? Who's playing defense? There was fucking 22 shots and only 2 on target. If that isn't the most Brazilian shit I've ever fucking seen. And what's even worse is I can see the shot map. Yo, the center circle is not where you should shoot if you only have fucking 1 shot on target. Okay? You are not Hulk. You are not him. All right? We're going to stop that right there. All right? Fucking incredible.
Just pulling up from half court with no shots on target.
Well, do you think anyone just like flexes a little bit in their jersey? They feel it get tight and they're like, yeah, I think I could hit this 6-yard bomb. I feel like Hulk.
Yeah, I think I might be Calahalungu. Let me just give this a fucking ride.
So, yeah, there's only a few guys that can actually do that. Now, Brazil, I love the audacity, but let's score fucking goal.
Let's relax.
Bahia, and again, you can blame me for this. I rode them into the ground. Sometimes you have to do that. But not getting me one fucking goal at home. You know, when I'm just like, the home record's still decent, and I know they'll get me at least one. You're fucking dead to me now. You didn't get me one. And who was
at home to Corinthians.
That's who I was about to say. I was like, right when I saw the Corinthians goal, I was like, fuck yes, this should be easy now.
This is easy. This is a layup. Yeah. Corinthians blows.
I just need one more. We're good. And then finally, the last one, again, maybe you could blame me. I wouldn't blame me, but you could maybe. Internacional. I needed both teams to score. I'm thinking to myself, oh, Enter Valencia will get me 1. He scored literally back-to-back games. And if he wasn't hurt and not playing after I'd already made my parlay, because if you know me at all, I just look at all the games and I'm like, oh, I like all these numbers. And then I go, wow, that's a really cool number. And then I just throw a latte or $5 on a ridiculous parlay. So was that the last leg that I needed? No. We went 7 for 9, but still makes me feel like I got cheated more than 7 for 9 does. If that in a gambler's mind, I'm sad now.
Yeah, I'm gonna add in Palmeiras last Wednesday versus Botafogo. Score 1, just like 1.
Yep.
Let's see. I had another one. You already mentioned Internacional. Cruzeiro away at Palmeiras. Get us 1 again. You've been scoring buckets left, right, and center. Score us 1. The Montreal Toronto game in MLS, Canada Derby, 1 fucking goal, really, between both of you. So that's disappointing. Shout out Philly Union for just curb stomping Nashville. Again, guys, it's just I want to refresh your memories that when Andre Blake's in net, I don't think they've lost a game in like 3 years in Subaru Park. And Andre Blake is back in net, so I would just, keep riding that trend. San Jose Earthquakes, you might be a national embarrassment. You might have to figure something out to do there.
I know they're a national embarrassment because when I think San Jose Earthquakes, I think of Chris Wondolowski, who, if he is just the biggest fucking American embarrassment, I don't know what is. Also on the MLS track, I forgot to say, but Orlando is the only MLS pick I got wrong. You couldn't beat fucking NYCFC at home. They got 3 fucking away wins all season. Thanks for nothing. Fuck you guys.
I think in Liga MX that Chavez might be my team. They got Chicharito and Cade Call, and they're like the only ones I get consistent updates for off of my FOTMob. So yeah, I think that might be my Liga MX team.
My Liga MX team is Santos Laguna because their jerseys are absolutely fire. I think they suck though. I don't even know if they have a win yet this year, but their jerseys are fucking heat.
I think they're only like 3 games into the new season, so I think
they're 0-1-3. So it's not going great. Also, Tigres, as far as just cool logos go, those are my 2 squads I pay attention to.
Yeah, Jacob, I did see that. The Greek from Atlanta. I also just saw Atlanta just forked up like 13 mil for some dude from Atalanta. So see how that goes. Also, I didn't see any of it, but it looks like that fucking LA Galaxy Portland Timbers game was straight fire.
Either.
Cueva, I know you're playing Fluminense, but score a fucking goal at home. Atletico PR, you continue to let me down every time I fucking talk about you, so I'm just gonna stop doing it.
They're trash.
And that's all I got for fuck yous.
Russian dude. Fuck him. All right, good to know. All right, we got Flamengo at 1-0, and the parlay is on. Just know that, guys. Just know if Flamengo scores 1 more goal, it's a fucking wrap. I do have transfers and news for you guys. Actually, is it all it's all transfers today, so that'll go a little bit quicker. But before that, I want to get into the 2 Brazil games that we have still tonight. We have a game at 8:30. Oh, 2 8:30 games. Atletico Go versus Bahia. That one's going to be a little bit tougher to talk about since Bahia is kind of dead to me right now. And the one that I'm actually excited about, which is Fluminense versus Palmeiras. This one, and in my weird parlay that I made, I just took Fluminense to score a goal. Just flat out. I need 1. Now, if I really wanted to just sweat out the entire parlay, for me, Palmeiras against good teams in Brazil traditionally, they've been kind of slacking so far this season. Now, Fluminense is traditionally fairly good. Hell, they just won the Copa Libertadores. but I don't know what the fuck they've been doing this season. I want to see if the Thiago Silva magic is real, which is why I took them to just score a goal. I don't think they're going to go out and win the game, but I do think they're going to get one of the most dramatic ties and important ties of their entire season. I think this is part of the little turnaround they're going to do. I also love both teams to score more than I like taking either side at all.
Yeah, and we don't talk a lot of defense in Brazil, but we kind of have to now because Silva's paired with Marcelo. So
we'll see what happens with it. Like, we'll see the chemistry and all that. But
yeah,
also just two players that I would imagine are easy as fuck to play with. Like,
yeah.
hey, give them the ball. All right, they did something cool. Wow, that was really difficult. Hey, Thiago Silva, play defense.
Right.
Oh, were you just Chelsea's best player like the entire year as an old ass man, 40 years old, out in the EPL? Yeah, you know that little league over in England they have where Thiago Silva was handling business. But again, defense in Brazil not very
stout.
there, but Palmeiras, as far as consistency in the defense, they are probably one of the top ones in Brazil and have been for God knows how long now.
Yeah, so that'll be a nice little warm back into soccer for me. It's a nice game to come back, and I'll be honest with you, watch about 35 minutes before I pass out on my couch.
Yeah, but also you can just go back and look for the Marcelo highlights. He's not suspended. He's not listed as injured. So I am expecting to see Thiago Silva and Marcelo. Otherwise, we fucking riot.
Yep.
Next game, second game we have tonight. This is the last 8:30 game. We are on the East Coast, by the way. So if that time is confusing to you and math is hard, that's in 45 minutes from now. This one. Now, if we were talking like 2 weeks ago, Bahia, easy. Atletico Go sucks. I have zero faith in them. And are they getting relegated still? Yes, they're still the worst fucking team in the whole goddamn league. Now, this feels like one of those nights where I go, yo, Atletico Go, fuck it, just keep betting against them. They're awful. And they somehow get a fucking win because Bahia, as I said before, we have run them
in a row
into the ground. In their last 5 games, they have 3 losses straight up. They didn't even get us a fucking goal at their own crib last game. It's kind of, we hit the peak already, and the way down is really not too fun for Bahia. It's just a nice little checkup game. Like, hey, guys, let's turn around. Let's fix what we were doing. Let's stick to what we did at the beginning of the season. Maybe, but not enough for me to put any money on it. Now, I don't even know if I trust them for both teams to score either. That's the other sad thing about this game because Bahia let us down at their own crib. And it wasn't until like somebody impressive or anything who they got beat by what?
Corinthians,
and before that, Cuiabá.
Yeah.
Which at least they scored a fucking goal against them. But now it's like, if you're a Brazilian team and I can't trust you to score, I'm not even touching you. I don't even want to look at your game. To me, they don't even play it. I didn't even want to write this on my fucking show right down here. But I felt out of fairness. There's 2 games tonight. Here, we'll talk about them both, whatever. But I wouldn't even touch this game. Again, it's Brazil, so if you want to take both teams to score, I will never argue with anyone taking the Brazilian league game for both teams to score, and the numbers are always fantastic for them, especially if you're comparing it to any EPL, German league, or French league games. It's not even fucking close. It's night and day.
Yeah.
What were you liking in this one, Oaks?
I was just saying I am gonna kind of look real quick and see if I can find it. I do like Red Bull Bragantino to advance tonight or probably win that game in 90 minutes versus the Copa Sudamericana going on. But I haven't done any research, so if Sasha's playing,
I was about to say, I'm literally just going to go see if they announce if Sasha's playing or not.
Yeah. If Sasha's playing, I'm going to bet him. They got lineups out. Rivero. Borbas is up top. Oh, no Sasha in the lineup, actually. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until he subs on and bet him for a goal live.
Yeah, Novatinho. Sasha's injured right now.
Oh, is he? He must have gotten injured over the weekend when I was away.
I was wondering why they subbed him out. That's good to know.
Yeah. They got
Are
Jolinho
you
playing
taking
on the
Boca
right.
Juniors in Pseudo Americana then tonight?
What's the ag on that?
It's probably
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to, right? Boca at home, tied
Yeah.
0-0. You
I
kind of
don't know
got
what the odds are though. The odds are probably absolutely atrocious
yeah.
because it's Boca at home.
Let me pull up DraftKings real quick.
Yeah, and they're playing what, this Colombian team? That name
Yeah.
looks familiar. Or no, it's Ecuadorian team.
It's a Ecuadorian team.
Yeah. Hey, they held them to 0-0 in Ecuador, so we'll give them props for that. But yeah,
Right. They got the elevation advantage.
How about them Argentine Soccer Nation when the Gordon Host show up?
What up,
Did
Myron?
you see
Good to
that they
see
actually took that goal away and they ended up losing the game?
Boca's is minus 105 on the money line.
Really? Okay. On DraftKings?
On DraftKings, yeah.
Wow. All right. Squad ride on Boca Junior money line, everybody.
Facts. I do like that.
And if you follow me on Twitter, you already got paid for Sao Paulo Botafogo, so we're out here, everybody.
Yes, sir.
At a Young Leg, no big deal. Anyway, we're getting into the weekend here. Brazilian League. First game I want to talk about. Saturday game. Botafogo versus Cruzeiro. It feels like I do this all the time where like I just pick the games where I know for a fact I'm going to take both teams to score. This is one of those games where I know for a fact I'm going to take both teams to score. Botafogo at home, they are, I think, minus 110 on the money line right now. That is a fucking beautiful number. I like Botafogo money line and both teams to score. Botafogo money line and over 1.5. I do think they take care of business. I still don't trust their defense completely, and Cruzeiro has been challenging the top Brazilian squads, which is why I like the both teams to score so much. Shit, I keep taking Cruzeiro to get me results there. Them and Kurkuma somehow getting me a bunch of draws, so we're good with that. But give me the both teams to score, and Botafogo is taking this one. Suarez is still on penalty duties also, so if you're like me and you have to do a same-game parlay to pick your goal scorer in Brazil, that's usually my guy, and I know Oaks likes the other guy too. So,
yep.
It always
Suarez, Taquinho scored today, didn't he?
Yeah, a penalty kick.
Nice. Fuck
it was literally the both teams scored, 9th minute penalty kick.
Oh, nice.
Kick.
6 and 11-minute penalties. That should cash immediately.
Yep. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I just get a tweet that says, that was quick. And I was like, oh, shit, we're good. So, yeah, that's always fun. Brazilian League, everybody. Moving on, next one. Bragantino versus Fluminense. We will see how this game goes tonight because this is another one that at first I'm just like, I got to take Bragantino to score at home, right? But if the Thiago Silva magic is real, like if Fluminense gets a clean sheet against Palmeiras tonight,
yeah,
I'm completely bought in on Thiago Silva magic, and any game I see him start, I will be taking Fluminense. Fluminense for a double chance, pretty solid number here. Fluminense on the money line looks really good. Mind you, it is Bragantino at home. Bragantino has this Copa Sudamericana game. Fluminense has their own game against Palmeiras. So 2 tough games for them that are very important each. Again, I need to see the Thiago Silva magic. Wow, didn't know they took it away.
Yeah, dude, it was a complete shit show. Like, I want to say it was like an hour and 45 minutes after the game ended. They VAR'd it away and then made them play like 3 more minutes.
Yeah, and I love how they were trying to talk shit on the U.S. hosting stuff about like how they let all the teams, just fans run in. Oh, look, another South American team plays, and all the fans crash the fucking field and fuck the whole game up again. Huh? It's almost like when CONMEBOL is involved, it gets fucked up. Weird how that works out. It is very odd, isn't it? Next one. Oh, wait, did you say what you had to say about this one?
I mean, yeah, this is going to be a wait and see what each team does tonight. But yeah, if Fluminense does look legit tonight versus Palmeiras, this line is super lopsided, and there's going to be a ton of value on Fluminense.
Agreed. Ooh, Bragantino, man, I really wish. Wow, they let me down, Bragantino. I'm really sad Sasha's not playing. All right, next one I got. Atletico MG versus Corinthians. Again, I usually tell you guys, both teams score. Why the fuck not? I don't trust anyone on Corinthians. These guys are still trying to find a fucking striker. They're reaching out to Barcelona to go get Vitor Roque to see if he can come play for them. And I don't know how the Brazilians are like that since I know he came from Paranense and now he's just going to switch over to Corinthians. That seems a little suspect, even if it is just a loan. We'll see how the Brazilians deal with that one. We'll see what Barcelona wants to do because I know he's not in the plans right now, and I know y'all are broke. So we'll get into brokenness later on, I'm sure, when I'm talking transfers. But Atletico MG on the money line, Paulinho or Hulk, if you can get goal scorers and want to take a same-game parlay, both of them for a win cash, you're going to get a decent number. Atletico MG, money line and over 1.5 to get a better one. I have zero faith in Corinthians.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Corinthians definitely sucks out loud. I'm trying to see if I can get... You can get a decent number on Atletico MG over 1.5 at -113. So that's probably where I'd go with that one.
I feel you. And that was all the Brazilian games I wanted to talk about. We do have a couple Olympic games, but really, I'm just going to give you some rules to go by for the Olympics. I think we're in America right now, so we'll start with the American game. Guys, keep in mind, these are U23 teams.
Yep.
And you're going to be like, wait, I saw Lacazette play today. Yeah, they are allowed a finite amount of senior players that can come with them. What is it? I think 3 or 4. I forget what the exact number is, but you'll always just see like a couple random old heads, like when Neymar and Marcelo and Thiago Silva just randomly were on the Brazil U23 team and they won gold. So keep that in mind. One of my rules, hold on, ready? Rules for the Olympics. One of my rules, old heads cook in this tournament. This is where the old heads come in, and you'll have the spicy like 20, 21, 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds even that are supposed to be on that team and playing with all those guys, and they're breaking out of their shell, doing all their thing. And then you get the Lacazettes of the world that comes in, sits at the 10, and absolutely bosses all of these young Americans that we're trying to get excited about and get ready for a World Cup for. Lacazette at fucking, 37, 38, however fucking old he is, comes in, plays out of position, gets a goal and an assist, plays with Elise, who's the other senior player. Like, you just got to look at the field and you're like, oh, I know these two guys' names because they have experience and they've played at the top level. That helps in the Olympics, believe it or not, guys. So
yeah,
when you're looking at the Olympic Games, look for the guys that you recognize their names, you know they play at the highest level, and then look at everybody else and you're like, oh, what team are you on?
I actually only know like 6 of these names, and I only know about 3 of the clubs they play for.
Like, I'm guilty of it. I'm getting excited about Busio. I'm getting excited about Paxton Aronson. I got my Paxton Aronson shot on target, but also you got to remember they aren't going to do shit against this French team. France has just as good, if not way, way better talent under 23 on their team, and their old heads that they're going to bring in are also going to be better. So that's my one rule. And then the other rule is that Spain and France are better than everyone else. Just flat out. All around, everywhere. Both men's and women's.
I saw a tweet that said the lowest player like club contract on France is $9 million. The highest paid guy on the American team was $7.5 million. So that should have given you a little bit of a heads up on what each value was worth. Also, gotta remember to shout out the Brazilian women too. Like, the Brazilian women will cook.
Oh man, I hope that Myron isn't talking about the women's Japan team, because wait till he gets a load of me just absolutely talking shit on them and how Spain's gonna dominate them. Don't worry, we'll get to it. Anyway, America, guys, USA versus New Zealand. This USA roster, man. So I love Busio.
Yup.
I love Paxton Aronson. Halovic, I still think that there's something there that he has a potential that he could reach. Little confused why, Ricardo Pepe isn't playing, or mind you, I know that they can deny it and whatnot, but it just, to me, is weird that you have the opportunity to, again, represent your country and actually play now, and you don't take it. And then I got to watch fucking Lacazette and Michael Elise just absolutely obliterate everyone. I know everybody got really excited about Tanner Tessman, who's also on Venezia with Luca Busio. I saw one tweet talking about how, wow, what a great first half, and it was 0-0 still. And then I noticed that they didn't update it after the full time, which, that's weird. Why didn't we put another? Did he have a rough second half? Oh, no. France just buried 3 on you guys in 45 minutes. Okay. So I guess we just won't update that. Patrick Schult maybe, from Columbus. I know everybody was very excited about him, and that Columbus champions, woohoo, all that jazz. This man made one fucking save and then let 3 fucking goals in, and I am just not really sure what anybody was excited about at all. Shout out the Philly Union Bowl, my man Nathaniel Harrell or Nathan Harrell. I don't know. That was him, Luca Busio, and Paxton Aronson were the only shining points for me. And Paredes did okay as well. I think the kid that's over on Wolfsburg. Other than that, USA's team, this back line, Miles Robinson looked like absolute shit. And that was the only hope I really had on this back line. I already gave Philly Union our credit. Zimmerman, like, you're looking at Lacazette and Elise as the senior players for France, and then we have fucking Walker Zimmerman as our senior player for the United States, and you think that we're going to do anything in this competition. So I'm looking at this U.S. team, and I'm looking at this New Zealand team where I'm like, well, New Zealand, there's rugby in Olympics. What the fuck would they care about this sport? And I still think we're going to lose. Our only options right now is if Mihalovic, Paxton Aronson, Busio, one of them has to go off here. Paredes, one of them has to go off. Otherwise, it just doesn't – it looks boring. It's nothing creative. It's just even worse, slower, not as talented U.S. soccer. It's garbage, to be honest with you. It's really sad. Talking about men's Japan team. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better because I was definitely going to spark up the team.
Easy group, good buyout position. Already shellacked Paraguay 5-0. I don't hate that at all, Myron.
Me neither. Dude, if Juventude doesn't score a fucking goal.
Yeah.
These pieces of shit.
They even added 9 fucking minutes, so.
We can beat the Kiwis. The attacking and look. Yeah, I know. The attacking doesn't look terrible. It's just defense is the most important thing in football. I'm biased. I played defense my whole life, but if you don't keep a 0, you aren't winning the fucking game. I get, if you don't score, you also won't win, but at all costs, you have to keep the 0, or even for your offense, be able to play out of the back or do anything successful. It all starts from the back. So if you don't have a goalie like Oblak that's going to save your fucking ass, or somebody like a Virgil van Dijk, what he did for Liverpool when he came in, or what Godin did over at Atletico, Chiellini for Juventus, where you have an out-and-out leader, ours is Walker fucking Zimmerman. So I just don't know how you can really have faith in the U.S. on top of I really like New Zealand's kids. So that's now we're talking about who I think will look prettier on the field, because I have zero faith in this United States roster or whoever is supposed to be in charge of the team. I kind of hope that we just keep Russian roulette in it and putting a different head coach in every match, just out of whoever's training the Olympic team right now, just to see what happens. Fuck Jorge Vilda for life. Brought back. True that. Oaks, what do you think about this U.S. team? You think they're going to know anything?
Look, I'm just excited to see some of our young bulls get a little bit more run. I definitely like a lot of these guys coming up. Like we talked, we'll be talking about Busio and those Venezia guys a lot come Serie A time. Again, because Venezia's got sick fucking kits, and
they dropped Kappa. Actually, they dropped Kappa. I don't know if you know that.
I know. But yeah, we're always soft Venezia and hope they stay up fans. So yeah, I'll be talking about a lot of that. But yeah, I'm gonna try and tune into as much Olympics as I can. I apologize, but I also fucking don't. I've been working my ass off for the last 11 months. And I have a lot of shit I gotta get done before next season. So yeah, I'm just, we're
gonna stick to games that have America in them, or people that I can name more than 4 people on the roster.
There we go. If we get as long as we're in that vein, then I'm straight.
Next one I got, and I have one more Olympic match after this one. This is pretty much for me to tell you guys how Spain is going to beat the living shit out of the Dominican Republic. Get whatever props you want in for Spain. I'm talking Baena for a goal and an assist. Baena assist. Baena shots on target. I do not fuck with him, but I do know that he can run an offense, and I have faith that he will be able to handle the Dominican Republic when he plays with the Spanish national team. Sergio Gomez, who is apparently taking. Oh wait, is his name Sergio or is his name? No, it is Sergio. I didn't make that up. What's good, guys? Sergio Gomez, who is somehow taking penalty kicks. I don't know who made that decision. He missed, but he did make up for it. He finds good spaces. He gets shots off. He has absolutely no fear in shooting. Ruiz is up front. I really thought Gomez would be starting up front, and they would put Fermin Lopez more into an attacking role, but he was sitting back further. I don't know. It's also Spain, and they are one of those countries, one of those just nations that will always have a ridiculous depth in the midfield. I will never forget watching them win back-to-back Euros and a World Cup in between with just fucking 15 midfielders on the roster, and then Sergio Ramos playing right back. I think maybe there was 2 strikers on a good day. Maybe Fabregas was playing a hell of a lot of striker as well. So Spain is just overpowered in the midfield where it just makes people. I would be nervous if I had to play Spain and I had a team like Dominican Republic did. Hey, Alex, guess who tried to martingale strategy for the first time ever and is on one of the largest goal streaks of his life? I'm gonna guess that it's Top Dog.
Yeah. I had to look up what that was, and it's something about doubling up on losing bets and reducing winning bets by half. Look, I don't get super involved in those sort of betting philosophies. It's not my thing. I find edges, I play them within my risk tolerance, and I just try and win that
I was
way.
gonna say that one doesn't make sense to me at all. Have you tried just betting black and then leaving the table after you lose? Because that's what I usually do.
But yeah, sorry about that, Top Dog. Hopefully you get hot here shortly.
All right, moving on. I got another USA game. We got to play Guinea. Now, I was looking at the Guinea roster, and I was kind of just like, all right, I ain't really too nervous about any of these guys. And then they gave New Zealand a little bit of a run for their money. I saw Mariba was in there. I saw they brought Keita up. They got Balde up. I was like, oh, shit. Am I worried about them? And then I watched their offense play, and I was like, oh, okay, nah, we're good. They do have my boy Ba up front. He plays for Olympiacos. We got to watch him a little tiny bit here and there for Olympiacos in a couple of runs, but nothing crazy. He's a young bull. He's not going to get too much time, but they did just win a European title, so I'll give him a little bit of credit for that. But not getting a shot on target is a hard look in a loss, and now you got to play USA, who's also coming off of a loss, and I like both teams to score in this game. I'm not going to pick a side because neither of these teams did anything. There was little sparks in both these teams offensively where I was like, okay, if they can string something together here, this could be fun to watch. We could get behind this. But there's also a lot of not that at all. So it's really hard to get excited for the Olympics after we just got the Copa America and Euros that we did and how that all ended. And now we're in this bullshit Olympics where players aren't going, managers are getting fired anyway, and now I have to trust a half MLS and the reject European kids that didn't make the Copa America roster, which just feels weird. Lesson learned. Never doing that shit again. And then he just goes back to Brazilian League. I respect the fuck out of that. That's what I would do.
I just took Boca Juniors at plus 100 versus Independence de la Vale. Boca Juniors at home being a plus number in Copa Sudamericana. Like, I don't really know shit about what Boca Juniors has been playing like this season, but Cavani's starting. So, yeah.
Here for
pretty easy decision on my end.
All right, I have 2 women's games for you guys. One is because America. We're playing Germany. Odds look great. It is America. We are one of the best women's programs possible in football. We have what, like 6 or 7 World Cups? Not to flex on y'all for that one.
Not to flex nuts.
That on the same side, Germany is a very good team. They have plenty of women's teams over in the Women's Super League with the Bayern team that's been stomping people. Shout out my girl Julia Gwynn, who's playing on the back line for Germany, and she takes pens. So if you're a defender and you take pens, you're probably a fucking baller. Just from what I know about defenders who take
unless your name's Jorginho, but
he doesn't count. He's a CDM. I'm talking about me and Sergio Ramos.
Yeah.
All I can say is odds are awesome for US. Rarely are we not absolutely stacked. And
right, like minus 485 favorites.
Yeah, so you're getting great odds. I do think both teams score. I do think there's going to be at least 3 goals in this one. So the 2-foot-talk special is on for me. I love the U.S. women's manager just because we have one of those where it's like we have one of the highest paid women's managers in the world. What's fucking good? Because we're doing the equal pay thing where they have to get paid at least as much as the men. So I'm just out here like, what's fucking good? Our man just got bread. She was coaching over at Chelsea. What was your man? Like the women's national teams, like just how their manager's pedigree sounds so much fucking better than the men.
Than anybody we've ever.
Chelsea highest women's paid coach, and then Greg Berhalter. So, thanks. USA though, we out here.
Facts.
No, Alex Morgan, a little fucked up though. Just in my opinion, a little fucked up. Big Dunn fan though. Next one I got Spain versus Nigeria. This is again the women's Olympic soccer matches. To be upfront, I didn't know that Nigeria's women's team had qualified for the Olympics, and I apologize. And it's going to be.
We're sure the kits are fire.
Oh no, the kits are probably going to be absolutely fire. It's just a shame that you have to play Spain.
Yeah.
But when I saw Spain and Nigeria, Juventude got a red card in those last minutes and didn't get me a goal. I genuinely hope their bus blows a tire and they have to sleep in the worst hotel in Brazil. Spain's really good. I was going to say a lot of other stuff, but they won a World Cup and they're a lot better than a lot of other teams.
They're a wagon.
Put it. Yeah, that's a wagon. Don't try to grab their players and kiss them, though. Spain down 2 federation presidents, by the way, in the same calendar year. Down 2 presidents. Well, actually, the other one didn't get fired. He just got suspended for 3 years. So he can't be the president for the next 3 years. But that 4th year, he coming back, though.
That's not the back-to-back you want. That's not the banner you want to hang either.
Right after you win a fucking World Cup and you're about to go try to win an Olympic gold, probably go win a Euro next year. Yeah, maybe not. Don't worry. The next federation president out, we'll get it. We'll be good.
I'm not gonna grab him and kiss him.
Yeah. It's just funny that they keep winning and then their presidents keep getting suspended. So I don't know if you have to keep doing that to keep winning. I would personally, I would. Even if he was a good guy, I would fire the fuck out of him.
You know what, man? You actually did a great job, and you didn't assault any of our players. But gotta keep the dubs, dude.
Yeah, you didn't accept any bribes, and you didn't sexually assault any players. But we still trying to win. So,
but it worked the last 2. So
we're gonna say you kicked a puppy. All right, you're not too bad. You're all right. Anyway, guys. It's time for the rumor mill. Guys, are you excited about this? Oaks, did you make up any Real Betis striker rumors yet?
I did not.
You are fucking sleeping on the job, man. You don't really actually care about Betis, do you?
I did see that Shea Adams is going to Torino, which is a nice little boost for them.
Is it?
I did see that Dovbeck is probably headed to Atleti.
What a douchebag. I can't wait for him to flop next year. Fucking bum. I saw Atleti's not going to give Griezmann an extension also.
Shocker.
So they finna trade his ass. All right. On the YL rumor mill. First things first. Diaby's going to Saudi. So Diaby at Aston Villa, I loved watching it. I'm not going to lie to you. It didn't seem like it was working too well. I don't know if it was injuries or just he wasn't the right guy for the job. And Leon Bailey, who's to me like a carbon copy but left-footed and not as fast. Weird, but whatever. Go get your bag. He's going to Al Ittihad with Conte and Benzema. If Conte is still there, Conte bought out in the Euros, and now people want him again. I saw West Ham was looking at him, or maybe even Leicester, which would be awesome. Kubo to Liverpool. They're saying like 60, 70 mil. Liverpool is going to try to get Kubo. It's just funny because like wing isn't your problem. So
Right.
I don't know what that's. Them and Arsenal are just like so ass backwards what they're doing with their money for transfers. It doesn't make any sense to me. That was a smooth transition by me because Calafiori to Arsenal, all terms have been agreed. He is there right now doing medicals. So it is apparently all wrapped up. And what they had to do was essentially admit, all right, we're going to pay you 50, but like we got to figure out how we're doing this because we can't give it to you all at once. Otherwise, we're fucking beat. Philip Jorgensen, Chelsea. I'm trying to. I don't think I give a fuck about that one. I'll be honest. I'll do some more research, but I can tell you right now, I don't think Flamengo goal. Fucking right.
Yep.
Mau. Give me a quick Google of Philip Jorgensen and let me know if I should care about that one next.
Keeper.
Oh, he's a goalie. I definitely don't care.
Keeper for Villarreal.
Oh, nope, don't care at all. Oh my god, they took the goal back. I was joking. I care. Put the goal back on. 6 clean. I mean, I can't hate on him for that. He tried his best. That Villarreal defense was atrocious.
So. It was ass. Yeah, you put nobody in front of him. What the fuck's he supposed to do? Yeah, better second half of the season.
Y'all should have went after Lunin. I know I'm biased, but the fact that more people that need goalies aren't going after Lunin after the season he just had, you're going to get a good deal on him. His contract's about to be up anyway. And you saw what he's capable of. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Delit out. Bayern's president came out and said, yeah, we're trying to get rid of this motherfucker. And if I'm being honest with you, as a Madrid fan, I'll fucking take him in a heartbeat. Right. Delit as like your third or fourth choice center back, I'm still trying to push for Sergio Ramos. I hear he's about to go over to Al Nassr with Ronaldo, which has me fucked up. We need a fucking center back. I'm saying we're not going to make any more signings at all except for maybe Kepa, which is like, hey, shoot me in the fucking face. Thanks for getting us a backup goalkeeper and not signing the one we already had. But we need a center back. You realize David Alba's not going to play till 2025? He's washed. And I love him. I have no bad things to say, but like you got to be able to say when your players are washed. He's done. He's washed. And Militao, I still think he looks kind of suspect.
I think that a fully healthy Militao is going to be a world beater.
If he goes through preseason and he looks fine after, I'll take my L. I'll say I'm wrong, but right now he looks slow and timid, and that's just not the Militao we need at all.
Yep.
Rudiger is going to have to like backpack that defense otherwise. It's just weird to not get, unless we have, I do hear 2 academy products that they're trying to hype up, but we'll see. Thanks for taking Kepa.
And Don Carlo and Prez we trust. Like, again.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if this is like a shot with a lull after when we just won a Champions League for your goalkeeper and then send him right back to you. And it cost us, I don't know, pretty much nothing.
Yeah, whatever a loan was.
And now you don't have a goalie and you're getting excited about some guy named Jorgensen that played for Villarreal who weren't the Spanish and European champions. So if it was a shot, it was a weird one with you and Jorgensen over there and like the 19-year-old from the Chicago Fire. But I'll take Kepa over both of them. Next one I got. Liverpool says TAA is 70 mil. With 7 and then a 0 and then a bunch more zeros after that. Million. Last year's contract, 70 mil. What was even better
was like another free for Madrid.
Facts. I don't even want him at all either. That's the other worst.
I know, dude. What do I want him?
Frimpong's release clause was 40 fucking mil. Why didn't anybody jump on that shit? What the hell happened? So, whatever. 70 mil, though. My favorite part of finding out that they thought they were going to get 70 mil. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't have won the Champions League without Kepa. Give us 100 mil for him, please. He did tell us where the one penalty kick against Man City was going. If we're being honest, he did tell us. He did say, yo, Bernardo's kicking it down the middle.
Yep.
Also, nobody would ever give you 100 mil. You can have like 10 mil for him, maybe. And I don't think I'd even give that.
I think he's the record transfer out of Bilbao at like 83 mil or something like that.
I thought Alisson beat it, but he was at one point for sure the record transfer for a goalkeeper. Well, Chelsea though, great business. Yo, how's Lukaku doing? Chelsea fan.
Yeah, how's that 375K a week you're paying Lukaku, or is it 325? Don't
Don't
matter.
worry,
Still
maybe
too
you'll
much.
extend Gallagher.
Oh, that's rough. If Stink's watching, we apologize. If Stink's watching
sorry,
from
Stink.
the cut, sorry for all the Chelsea slander.
That's fair enough. No, my favorite part of the whole TAA for 70 mil thing is that I tweeted it out and I was just like, I laughed. I was like, you think you're gonna get set? I was like, yo, the English tax is so real that you think you're getting
Oh,
70
dude, it's
mil.
unbelievable.
And the amount of Liverpool fans that came in and they were just like, oh, we should easily get that. I was like, he's on the last year of his contract. No, you're not. You can say he's that valuable, but you're never ever gonna get that unless Manchester United needs a right back. So, like, you weren't ever getting that. And he was like, "Oh, I didn't know about the contract." And I was like, "Yeah, it's cool, but like, don't yell at me." He might have also used the word, "Hey, one of the best progressive passers in world football." I was like, "Hold on, you're not even going to use the word from right back or one of the best progressive defense. You mean all out of all the passers in world football,
Right.
he's one of the best progressive ones." What does that mean? I spam crosses into the attacking area and hit maybe 4 or 5 out of 10? Is that what progressive passers count for now? Like, what the fuck? You realize I just watched Tony Cruz for a decade, right? Like, come on, man. You're going to talk to me about progressive passers and put TAA's name up there. It's bad enough when the KDB fanboys come out and they're like, look how many assists. Look at all these assists he had. Yeah, dude, you're just fucking kicking the ball in the box 30 times a game to a giant Norwegian. All right, get the fuck out. Next one, you'll love this one. This one's actually perfect. Tottenham is interested in Hermoso. No, if you know Hermoso, you watch any La Liga. He is a center back for Atleti. He is a guy where anytime I see his name, I say, "Yo, Hermoso card, guys." And then, oh my God, Hermoso and Romero. That would be so fucking beautiful to see at Tottenham. Just the absurd Pedro Porro, Hermoso, Romero, and then Emerson Royale in a whole back
and
line.
throwing a Hoiberg too. You're just like
and Skip. If I get to see that one time, Tottenham, and just watch the umbrella.
I'll take Tottenham team total bookings immediately, dude.
That would be fantastic. So that was just shocking to see all that. I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I just saw Chelsea.
Oh my God, dude.
How many Americans are going to pay for that?
A lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Did you see Paramount Plus? One, good for Paramount. They got the deal with Serie A done, so that's fucking sick. We're guaranteed our Serie A action again. So it's nice to just know where that's coming from. But I did like that they bought the rights to basically English first and second league to continue broadcast, to jump on that Wrexham bandwagon, which is fine.
I'm here for it. I have that streaming service. So
more football, more better. Yeah, you want to give me more football for $4.99 a month?
I'm still mad that they can't figure it out with the Brazilian league. That's got me really fucked up, but you know.
Well, yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think they're real cheapo on that because I was talking to Klaus. They wanted to pay dudes $35 a game for in-stadium calls.
Scumbags. All right, anyway.
Are you fucking
Jorberg to Marseille? That one kind of makes sense to me too. Marseille's got a bunch of hack scumbags on their team too. Marino to Chelsea is my next one. Arsenal, figure it the fuck out. You need a midfielder. You got another fucking defender. But don't worry, he can play left back too. Well, don't worry. You didn't just buy Timber, Zinchenko, and Kiwar. Don't worry about that one. That won't matter. Oh, how's Tierney doing? Remember when he was the best left back in the league? So Arsenal now has 6 of the best center back dash left back dash right backs in the league between Ben White, Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. Like,
just ask them; they'll tell you.
It's shocking. They keep doing the exact same thing. They were like, "Well, this made us better last year, so what if we just did that again?"
Yeah.
Okay, but
you still not going to address the problem of not having a number 9, huh?
Yeah. But hey, whatever. Next one I got is Couto to Manchester City. Couto, his dream is to play at Real Madrid. So first things first, I'm going to dye my hair pink, and then I'm going to Manchester City. This is a dude that cried at the Bernabeu because of how bad he played against us. I think you're perfect for Man City, actually.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of
Crying
sense.
after losing to Real Madrid. Yeah, you are perfect for Manchester City, actually. That works. Next one, Trippier. He's on the last year of his deal. 2 Saudi clubs have already come for him, and Newcastle is pretty much saying, peace. We're not going to sign you to an extension. Might as well make some bread. Saudi gives us the most. Also, do you see Alan St. Maximin is now on Fenerbahce?
I did, yeah. Jose Mourinho went and got him immediately. He's like, nope.
I am such a fan of everything Jose Mourinho does, man.
Everything he does is just fucking pure gold, dude. Like, I know that it was a rough end for him there at Roma, but like he made people go to Roma games again, dude. Like instantly.
I will say I don't think they're gonna miss Trippier that much. I like what's his name? Livramento fills that spot seamlessly. I'll even use that word, seamlessly. And I think Lewis Smiley is going to come back just as good. He's going to finally be. You see, he turned 18 and got a tattoo, a Newcastle Toon United tattoo. I was like,
oh,
yep.
that's sick.
I was like, yep. You know he's staying now. All right, run your shit up, Lewis Smiley. All right, I see you. Next one I got Rabiot to Man U is almost done. So I saw something about Ugarte going to Man U, and now that one's just dead, and you're getting Rabiot. I can't tell you how much of a fucking
that's the most Man U signing I've heard.
Oh, such a Man U signing. Such a Man U signing. They finally get rid of Van de Beek, send him to Girona.
Yo, let's just fucking
let's load up this wage bill again. Load this wage bill up. Let's go get fucking Rabiot. Let's pay this 18-year-old $300K a week. Fuck it.
Rabiot's French. We'll sign him.
I know it's raining inside of our stadium, but in Sir Jim we trust. Buy these people. That'll fix it. Don't worry. Next one I got. Barca. So this is my favorite thing. Barca want Williams bad. Now, I've been having a lot of fun with Barca fans online because they're so adamant that they're getting Nico Williams.
No, dude, his picture's on the Nike store, dude. It's done. They crowdfunded the release clause. It's done. Oh, that's right. You can't register fucking anybody.
Yeah, that's my favorite part is watching Fabrizio Romano continue to twerk for Barcelona, and they're like, Barcelona really pushing and very no words that actually mean fucking anything. Just pretty much like, hey, they're trying to get this guy still. Oh, you mean what all teams are doing when they want to sign a player? They're still trying to get him. And then they're like, oh, he lists it out. They're just waiting for the green light from Nico Williams, the green light from Bilbao, and the green light from La Liga that they're able to
do for the check to clear.
Nothing is greenlit then. You're waiting for the entire transfer to happen. I had to talk to this one Barca fan. I posted the Champions League odds percentages. If you saw that and you're not pissed off or you haven't seen it and you feel like getting upset about something, go look at the odds in the top 5 favorite clubs to win the Champions League. Because in 3rd, 4th, and 5th, it was fucking Arsenal, Liverpool, and Barcelona. How the fuck did Barcelona get into the top 5 favorites to win the Champions League? Where's Bayern Munich? Where's Inter? Where's Atleti? PSG knocked them out last fucking season. Where are they? Where's Dortmund, who went to the final? But no, Barcelona is somehow the 5th most likely team to win the Champions League somehow. I don't know how the fuck they got in there, but was my favorite part. Yes, I did. My favorite part is when this Barca fan goes, I can see why Barca's in there with all the additions we've made. I went, what additions? You didn't sign anyone. Well, with the Nico Williams addition, oh, you mean that guy that you didn't sign, didn't accept any personal terms, and nobody accepted any money for, and you might not even be allowed to legally do that addition? And then he stopped answering me. So, just get one of them. Just at least be like, go, Nico Williams really wants to come. Look, he accepted personal terms. Because that hasn't even happened yet.
Right.
So how are you just saying this guy's already here? Hey, let me leave my boyhood team that my brother is at, that I play with, up front in a dream scenario for our family that came here years ago after fucking tracking through a legitimate desert to get here. Let me just abandon all that so I can go play with Lamine Yamal.
You also forgot to mention that they won the fucking Copa del Rey and have Europa League this year.
Yep. So just a lot of weird
With
choices.
the Spanish national team keeper backing him up.
There's a lot of weird choices here. All right, moving on. This one's funny. So, Arsenal. Now, I know you guys heard me talk about all the defenders they had before. Don't worry. Got another rumor for you. So, Arsenal.
No, you got to throw up Top Dog's comment real quick. That's just funny.
Barcelona is like me a week before payday when I refuse to accept that I'm broke as hell. That is actually a great.
That is the most accurate description of Barcelona. Like, yo, fuck it, we'll go to the bar, we'll buy shots, and we'll ball. And then you're like, oh shit, actually, nah, sorry, rent's due Wednesday. I'm out.
Yeah, wait, what's the date? Fuck. Next one now. Arsenal again. So they've been trying to offload Nketiah. Now, Crystal Palace is apparently interested. Eddie Nketiah to Crystal Palace, I don't know, kind of makes sense. I don't hate it. Crystal Palace is going to be looking for some more firepower after they lost Elise to Bayern, and I'm sure Easy's out soon as well. Now, what they're trying to do here is rather than just give them money, they wanted to do a swap. So the swap is going to be Mark Guy for Eddie Nketiah. Now it's going to be Mark Guy, and I forget, I think Arsenal has to pay money and Eddie Nketiah for Mark Guy is how I read it. And I just am looking at it and I was like, you know what's funny? And it sounds like I'm joking, but this could actually fucking happen. They could buy another fucking center back and get rid of another striker.
Yep.
Just because they want Eddie Nketiah off the books that bad. They could actually go and do that where they will now have 8 center backs on their fucking roster and still no striker. So, I know a lot of people are thinking I'm trolling right now. No, I completely see that fucking happening for Arsenal. I 100% see that happening.
You know what else is like? I know I give Arsenal and Arsenal fans an especially hard time. Have you guys ever tried I don't know, just get like overnight shipping on your documents? Every fucking signing you talk about takes a month to fucking happen. Have you ever tried like doing good business and like just getting your shit done right away?
It makes shit a lot easier, I'll be honest. Guys, Gabriel Barbosa just subbed on, so don't even worry about that second Flamengo goal. It's coming. I have 2 more. First one is Richarlison and Gabriel going to Saudi. So Arsenal are trying to offload all of their strikers, and Richarlison was only a matter of time. Remember when people tried to say Richarlison was back? Because I kept saying how he was trash after he only scored 1 goal in the season. And they scored like 4, and they're like, see, look, he's back. I was like, well, in your defense, he did quadruple his total from last season. So he's up 400%. It's just unfortunate that you're a starting striker in the Premier League for what is supposed to be a top 6 team, and you can't score more than 10 goals. So Richarlison, have fun. What language does Saudi Arabia, what do they speak in Saudi Arabia?
I'm assuming Farsi or Arabic.
All right. Have fun learning one of those languages. All right. Richarlison, you're fucking trash. And then my last one is Gallagher to Atleti. Free. It looks like just like the most Atleti. You know what's funny is that that's the type of dude that'll sign for Atleti and then Atleti will win the league. Mind you, it'll be fixed and it'll be shady as shit, but that'll happen. Like Mbappe won't win his first season, but Conor Gallagher will.
Yeah.
And somehow Griezmann's not going to be on the team. If Griezmann gets off this team now, I might put a future in on Atleti to win. Just because that's all the pieces that you need to happen. One random English guy, Griezmann not on the roster, so he still doesn't get a La Liga title. And then Simeone somehow fucking gets enough ties together that they win.
Yeah, and they dumped Morata too. And they'll be like, oh my God, he's a fucking genius.
Yep. Mind you, I don't know who's beating Madrid, but
right.
stranger things have happened. You know, we had a team pay refs for 20 years, so that's all the rumors I have for you guys. I've
also seen some of those games called at the Wanda and mad sus.
Yeah. I'll give you my 15, and then we can do a wheel really quick. It's a nice, easy wheel. There's only 4 things on it. 9 and 6 last week. We out here. This week, I'm going Fluminense, Palmeiras, both teams to score. That is tonight. Fuck it. Give me a Brazilian game with both teams to score. Grêmio double chance versus Corinthians is minus 130. I know it's at Corinthians, but I just really don't respect Corinthians at all. Palmeiras, money line, and over 1.5 versus Vitória. You got to eat a lot of juice, but I will do that because Vitória sucks. It's minus 190. Kurkuma double chance at Juventude, minus 155. Juventude has now not scored for me in 2 matches in a row.
So they're dead.
Yeah, so fuck them. Juventude, Kurkuma, both teams to score -105. Kurkuma's defense is probably one of the worst in the league. I just know that they'll get me at least one. So they're the Bragantino for me this season, where I just blindly will keep taking them both teams to score. Botafogo money line versus Cruzeiro -105. Fortaleza, Sao Paulo, both teams to score -110. Botafogo, Cruzeiro, both teams to score -115. Bragantino, Fluminense, both teams to score -125. Fluminense double chance at Bragantino -105. That's a wildly offset number. Gremio money line versus Vasco da Gama. Everybody is hurt on Vasco. Anyone that you're like, oh wow, he's on Vasco now. They're all fucking hurt. They have nobody. They have like fucking 9 injuries right now. It's bad. So
yeah, they're getting smoked.
Yeah, Gremio at home on the money line -105. I'm here for that. Flamengo money line over 1.5 versus Atletico Go. The worst team in the fucking league. Not an exaggeration. Not me hating. They are dead fucking last. -180. Another one with a bunch of juice, but you can just parlay that and the Palmeiras money line over 1.5. And that number looks a lot better. Atletico MG over 1.5 versus Corinthians is +110. I just really don't like Corinthians. I don't know if you guys aren't picking that up yet. So when they play good teams,
3 bets in a row against Corinthians.
And then I have Spain money line over 1.5 versus Japan. That is the women's team that is sitting at -120. I just think that they haven't gotten the chance to flex their muscles on anybody yet. And a 2-0 win against Japan, to me, isn't even close to them flexing the muscles they probably have with the Ballon d'Or caliber players that are on their team and just how good that Barcelona team, and they get to pick the cream of the crop from the Real Madrid women's team as well. So the Spanish women's national team's a fucking wagon. Yeah. Again, just don't sexually assault or bribe them.
Yep.
That's what their team is actually, unfortunately, the federation is known for. So, and then my parlay is Spain money line, Kurkuma double chance, and Botafogo money line. So
nice.
Oaks, I am just assuming you're not giving out any picks.
I'm taking a hard pass this week. I just got done drinking on a beach for 5 days, so I haven't looked at very much of the board. I did keep up to date with transfer rumors, though.
That's all that ever matters, bro, is the transfer rumors.
Facts.
Guys, we got MLS, we got Oaks choice, Legs choice, and the Brazilian Serie A. Why is it? Hold on, I'm going to refresh this because it's not spinning and it's making me nervous. All right, there we go. Pretty simple. We're going to spin one, and then we're going to give you a goal scorer from that league or whatever else we pick because there's 2 wild cards on here. Oaks, you are going first. We did not have a wheel last week, and Oaks was correct before that. Here we go. Oh, my God. You fucking lied to me. No, they didn't. River Plate lost. Yikes. All right, Oaks has an MLS pick for us. We need an MLS goal scorer. I will allow you to do Leagues Cup, but it has to be an MLS team in the Leagues Cup.
Then, Philly's playing Charlotte? Get the fuck out of here. It's God's dog all day, baby.
I was about to say, God's dog is also coming off of a hat trick. So.
Yep.
And I know Frankie was all over that. He had Gazdag to score first, Gazdag for a goal, Gazdag for a brace, Gazdag for a hat trick. And then I saw every single one of the tickets, and I was like, damn, I'm sitting here with a Gazdag to score assists and Union to win. And I'm content. I won't lie to you. Top dog right now is dead to me because Vitória just scored against Flamengo, and he told me Flamengo scored the second.
To be fair to Top Dog, my FOP Mob notification also came up Flamengo first and then went Vitória.
All right. Then I missed the one that said Flamengo because mine only said Vitória. So now I'm just sad. You did this, just so you know. Oh, yeah, I got to spin.
Hey, guess what? Oh, no, never mind. Fuck, they took that one. FOP Mob just did to me again. They gave me Bragantino scored, and it was actually Barcelona who scored.
Nice. Good. You're doing a great job, FOP Mob. Definitely not All right, I got call Oaks. Oaks. What game should I do, man?
Let's
And if you give me a women's Olympic game, can it be Spain, Japan?
I was not gonna be a dick. I was gonna give you something easier than that.
All right, cool.
Let me get one in the Bragantino Fluminense game.
Bragantino Fluminense game. Wow. Well, I know Sasha's going to be out. Who's going to take the penalty kicks for?
Probably Borbas.
I'm between just taking Gonzo or Jermaine Cano, just because I know they score goals for Fluminense. I'm going to go Gonzo.
Nice. I like
I'm going to go Gonzo. Ganso. That's all. He only has one name. It's Brazil, guys.
Yep.
So if you're riding for any of that.
Yeah, his government name's going to be about 6.
Yeah, add like 5 more names onto that. That's probably what his actual name is, but on the back of his jersey, it's just going to say Gonzo.
Yep.
All right, guys, that is all I have for you. That was the rumor mill. That was the Brazilian update, I guess. I don't know. You're going to see us tweeting out a bunch of Brazilian shit anyway. If you just follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Twitter at TwoFootTalk. That's at TWOFootTalk. Links are right down in the description. You want to scroll down, click the link. Make sure you subscribe to myself and Oaks' YouTube. If you are currently watching, like and subscribe. It helps a lot. You don't even know. It makes everything a lot easier analytically. If you're watching on Kick or Twitch, appreciate you. We're just pushing it out to whoever now. What's fucking good? Oaks, any plugs for you?
Not yet. I got something that's in the works here. Gonna finish that up hopefully next week. So yeah, just be on the lookout. Otherwise, like, subscribe on the YouTube, follow me on Twitter. You'll get all the updates. Discord, whatever. Figuring it out. Very getting ramped up for August here with the last few days of July.
Yeah, so you're just going to hear a lot more transfer rumors coming out of me. I'll be honest. Brazilian and transfer rumors. This is my peak time for it. I also want to apologize to everyone because I don't want to say that I'm the reason that Oaks doesn't like MLS anymore, but it was just like so easy to sway somebody.
I do want to give Mike a shout out if Mike's still watching. He did just hook me up with a MLS access code that he got comped. So I mean, I'll watch Philly play, and I'll be a little bit more educated when I talk about it now. But yeah, I'm still not. Just Messi killed that. The Apple TV deal killed that. The fact that I was getting MLS for free on ESPN Plus was why I loved that league.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? All right, but that's all I got for you guys. We are 2 Foot Talk. Fuck what you heard.
That's what you're hearing.
We out.
Peace.